If you were ever looking for an easy way to invest in stocks, ETFs, options, or cryptocurrencies, then this video is for you. With the Robinhood app, this app lets you do all of these things in a very easy to use manner. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use this app. If you haven't already subscribed, then please go ahead and subscribe down below. Let's get started. What I'm going to be showing you guys today assumes that you've already made an account. To make an account, all you have to do is download the app from the App Store or Play Store, and then just follow the on-screen instructions when opening the app for the first time. It'll ask you a couple of questions and you just have to fill in those answers, and after 1 business days, your application will be reviewed. And from there, you'll be able to open the app. So when you open up Robinhood, it's going to either scan your face with Face ID or ask you for Touch ID. On the main screen of the app, it's going to show you the current value of what you've invested. Right now, since I just opened this app for the first time and I've already been approved, you're just gonna see a little circle that tells you that you're 95% complete, and now the next step is to add stocks to your watch list. So to do that, we're going to scroll down. So here we can see that we have a couple of news articles here. So this gives you the latest news. It also gives you some tips. So the first tip is move up the list by inviting friends to join Robinhood, and you just see a couple more. Once you finish them, it goes here. So that's that. New cards are added as they become available. So going down, you'll see some stocks and cryptocurrencies that I see in my watch list. For cryptocurrencies, which are huge right now, you can press show all, and this app actually supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum Classic. You can also watch several other cryptocurrencies like Ripple, QTM, Stellar, and more. So closing that, we're gonna go down and look at our stocks. So when you click a stock, in this watch list right now, we have Netflix, ABBA, and Apple on this stocks. So if we click Netflix, for example, so here we see the current value. It's at $360.25. So it shows you right underneath it how much the stock went up today. Underneath that is how much it went up after hours, and that's highlighted in green. Underneath all that information is a graph that shows you the stock, where you can see it, a day trend, a week trend, a month trend, 3 month, 1 year, and 5 years. So if going back to 1 day, if you want to see how it went throughout the day and how it went up or down, you can just click into the graph and you see a time stamp of where it's going and where it went. So we see at 9:25 a.m. it was at 345.87. But at the end of the day, right here, it was at 358.25. And then this area right here, that's a switch between a dark and a light green color. The light green color, in this case, represents the day trade, and then the light green color here now represents the after hours. So underneath that, we see the latest news for this related to this app. We can press show more. Clicking these articles opens up a web browser that lets you read the article and see the latest news pertaining to that stock. So going back, underneath that information, let's go back, you have stats. The stats that are available to you are open, high, low, 52-week high, 52-week low, the volume, the average volume, the market cap, the PE ratio, and the div yield. Underneath that, you get to see the earnings. You can see the expected EPS and also the actual EPS. It also shows you when the next quarterly investor meeting is, which in this case for Netflix, it's October 15th after hours. Going below, you see collections. Now collections, if I want to go into 100 most popular, but this is showing me the 100 most popular stocks. So right now it's showing Facebook, Apple, Ford, GE, AMD, Microsoft, Fitbit, GoPro, Twitter, Netflix, and more. So here, I'm gonna go back. You can also see entertainment collections. So this shows you all the entertainment stocks that are really popular right now, going from Microsoft, Netflix, Nvidia, Disney, and beyond. Finally, on the bottom of the screen, you see a buy option. So if I want to buy this stock, all I do is press buy. So on this new buy screen, it lets you enter the amount of shares you want to buy, and it shows you the market price that it's being sold to you at. So let's say I want to buy 10 shares of Netflix. So the estimated cost for that would be $3,602.50. You can also do other types of buys. So this was a market buy that I just showed you. So if I go to order types, you can choose a limit buy. So specify the maximum amount you're willing to pay per share of Netflix. You can do a stop loss, which is a price above the current price that converts your order to a market order. You can do stop limit, a price above the current price that converts your order to a limit order. And finally, at the bottom, you'll get some advice that you can get from Robinhood on how you should be buying these stocks. So going back, once you press review, and assuming that your bank account is already connected to this app, it'll ask you if you want to deposit that amount of money, assuming that you don't already have that amount of money into your Robinhood account, into this account. So if I wanted to do this, I would press make deposit, but for now, I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna go back, and I'm back to the main screen. So as we saw on the watch list, we went through the Netflix. Now, if I wanted to see more information, instead of seeing just the price value of the stock, I can actually hit the green button on it, and I can display the last price, the percent change, my equity, today's return, and the total return. So let's say percent change, so it shows me that. And that's the watch list. So let's say I wanted to add more stocks to this watch list. So if I want to add that, I would go to the search bar at the top right, and let's say I want to add Google. But before I do that, you'll notice that it already shows you the top movers for the day. So in this case, Autodesk, Mammoth Energy, Splunk, and more. Going down underneath that screen, you can see more popular collections that we saw before, and you see another screen for recent news. So again, this is all in the search bar area. So let's say going back to Google. So let's look up Google. And here it is under Alphabet. And this is Google's current price, $1,236.75. And this is a screen that you're very familiar with, we just showed you with Netflix. So going to the top, if I wanted to add this to my watch list, I would just press the plus button at the top right. And now it's in my watch list. To go back to the main screen, all I do is drag from the top to bottom. This takes me back to the search screen. Then I'm gonna press cancel, and then again, I'm at the front page. So that's a very basic use of Robinhood. Buying stocks or options or cryptocurrencies or ETFs is really as simple as clicking onto a stock and pressing the buy button and choosing the amount of shares that you want to buy. It can be a lot of fun to invest in this app because it's just so easy to use and the interface is so nicely designed. I highly recommend this app. So that was just a quick basic overview on how to use the Robinhood app. Now this app has a lot of advanced features as well, but that I didn't show you in this video because this is just more for a beginner video. If you want me to go into more advanced features, then leave a comment down below and let me know. So that was the Robinhood app. If you like this video, then please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you really like this video, then please go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, guys.